Hey guys, welcome back to today's episode of Jafo Plays. We are playing Shadows of Brimstone. We just cleared out, well, we're about to clear out and find out what is going to eat us in this room. We found out this tile. We decided to find out what's going on. So we are at the encounter step. The first thing we do is encounters. The second thing we do is draw a threat and kill ourselves. So, do we want to deal with the Scorching Hellfire? Well, let's get... This one just goes into play and stays into play. So, this one is... The very fires of hell burn in this room, erupting in gouts of flame and death. At the start of each turn, place a Hellfire marker in a space adjacent to each hero on this map tile, limit 1 per space. Each of these markers then bounces twice in a random direction, just like dynamite. Hellfire markers do one hit with 2d6 damage to any model in the space they finally land on and are then removed. This stays in play. So we'll do what's actually going on. So our Drifter has the ability to choose our extra encounter, and he chose From My Cold Dead Hands. Which actually seems to work, and yeah, I see what you mean, just by like the encounter, it seems to be all the crap we've been finding. A dead outlaw sits on the floor here, propped up against the far wall. In one hand, he holds a tattered satchel, in the other, a six-shooter aimed into the room. A twisted smile stretched across his decayed skull face.
Creepy.
So, we can choose. Take the satchel from his hand. One player will make a Strength 6+ test. Or, you can leave the dead alone and just not worry about it.
My strength sucks. I don't know anybody else.
2. I have a strength of 2.
1.
You can just leave him
I
alone.
say we take it anyways. Come on, it'll be fun. I'm sure he's not that strong. He's dead.
He's gonna get up and start trying to kill us if we fail.
Oh, come on, it'll be fine.
Plenty of people with guns.
I am not a fan of guns, so I don't really care. I don't really need them.
That's because you have
I like
magic.
I have a bow and arrow and spells. I'm good.
I like satchels.
You want to get it?
You get to roll 1 die.
You roll it. You got it. You're looking for a 6.
Depends on
Do
if
a
it counts
spell
as a
like you do
defense
extra
die. Or a defense roll.
I do not. What I do have up right now, I have an ancestral shield. That'll total of... It'll heal for 4, or it'll block 4 wounds of damage, and then it'll get destroyed. But I can keep it up every turn for 1 point of magic.
I say leave the dead where they lie.
Leave the dead where they lie.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I say.
Sounds.
I can go up and stab it with shivs. I do have shivs.
Well,
It's probably a
he's
terrible
got
idea.
A shield on, meaning have him go
Oh,
up
meaning
and
I should go up and die? Is that what you're saying?
You'll at least you won't get hit
As
hard.
much. It's up to you guys. I will leave
I'm
this
not
as a
doing it.
party
I'm
decision.
not doing it. So everybody wants to do it. They're
I know Azzy is like, I don't want to leave it alone, but I don't have the strong strength to pick it up from his cold,
Quick,
dead hands.
Somebody go grab it for me.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Shiny. So you're not grabbing it, you're not grabbing it. What about you?
I'll go grab it.
You're going to grab it?
Alright.
All right. Roll your strength. You need a 6+.
Nope.
That is not a 6+. Freeze those dice right where they are. If any ones were rolled during this
Yep.
test,
Oh,
the
no.
dead outlaw has his revenge. His body rigged with dynamite explodes. Every hero immediately takes D6 wounds, ignoring defense, for each one that was rolled. So everybody gets a D6 worth of damage.
Hey, look, I get to heal people.
I take 3.
I take 2.
2.
We need wound markers.
Ow.
You take 5. That sucks.
I can heal myself.
Yes.
I can heal all you do, and I get bonuses
Stand next
for
to
it.
me. I
How many
gain
you got?
experience for it.
I get 3 for my shield.
I heal both.
My
though.
shield is fine. My shield took
Yeah,
3
that-
wounds.
That's why you should have just done.
Azzy?
2.
Take 2.
So that's a no on anything. I'm finding anything.
That's a no. If you were successful, you wrench it from his hands and you get the item.
Damn.
Otherwise it blows up.
Otherwise, it blows up.
Rude.
He already got his gun belt.
25.
Right?
25.
I mean, I will tell you, since he's dead, since he's more than dead, had she succeeded, she would have gotten to draw 3 loot cards to see what was inside. So, loot cards, just so you see, random loot cards are XP and money. For the most part. There is some that are gear and artifacts. They're like 2 out of each of these decks, because we have 2 decks put together. And then there's also Darkstone shards in them as well. Blood money.
And he lost his gun belt in this room. He lost
Right?
his gun in the first room.
That's why he had
That was why
dynamite.
he's down to only one gun.
Yep.
And dynamite strapped to his chest. Nope, I like it. It was very thematic.
That's why I went with it. I'm like, okay, this one's way easier, but this one just fits.
Alright, with that, all that's left to do is draw this punishment right here, guys.
Yay, punishment.
Nope, the encounter was ×2. So we got
Can I count as one of them?
this was one of them, because it fits our... If there was just one encounter, we would have just done
When am I
Scorching
able
Hellfire.
I see.
When are you able to? During your turn.
Okay.
So, here we go. We have 3 Tron Hunters. Tron. That's why I have the camera facing us now.
Maybe I should grab pictures. Grab cards, because I'm like...
3 Tron Hunters. I will find the Tron Hunter card.
Oh, that doesn't look so bad.
So does that mean I get a +1 fighting these?
I'm sure that's
You
those
do.
are horrible
Yep.
words that are going to be an absolute mistake in about 5 minutes.
Yes, we're fighting lizard hunters from space.
Yep.
Seems legit for them to be in a
Again,
cave.
I think
and
we
with
go back.
lava.
We close the gate on our way out. We just blow it up. I'm sure there's got to be some extra dynamite on that
Right?
guy. We just blow up the door, and we tell the old man, yeah, you're good. We don't want to go in there. You don't want to go in there. You don't want to... No, we're good.
That makes sense because our snake lays on his rock all the time. So, like,
Yep.
the lizard guy's finding the warmest spot.
There they
so
are.
you can see them hanging out there.
How much defense do they got?
Enemy.
Defense is equal to the hero posse level, so 2/2.
Okay.
So what do you get? The enemy type?
New specific enemy type.
Alien, tribal, and Trun.
Will that mean I...
And we get a thing
It.
from you.
We didn't even kill him. Don't we
No,
kill
you're
one?
you're being a drifter. You get
Nope. Hers is literally the field research is the first time you encounter a new specific enemy type.
Oh, okay.
So I will show you guys what we got. We've got the Trun Hunters.
Show him a picture of my
I will. Settle down. We got these guys here. And so we get rid of this one.
So that means I gain 150 after that? Because it's 3 different types?
For enemy variations such as other world versions. No. You might only get the Trun Hunters type. I don't know, I'll have to look up what the actual type is. So
Maybe somebody watching knows.
yes, if you guys do know,
Put it in the comments.
please put it in the comments down below as we well here's the rule book. Go through the damn rule book. Okay, so these guys are initiative 3. They have Fear 1. A hero starting their activation adjacent automatically takes a horror hit. Oh, I know, we're not done with you yet. They do get a knockback, and a hero that fails 1 or more defense rolls against them is bounced 2 spaces in a single direction. If this bounce is stopped because of hitting a wall, you take 2 extra damage ignoring defense. And they have the Trun Thud Pistol. They can make ranged attacks. Range 5, 1 shot, doing d6 damage. Otherwise, they punch on a 2 dice, 3+ for 4 damage each. I believe one is going to go there. One is going to go there, and one is going to go there. And that at least explains why you're a field researcher. You're up there getting hugged by them. Now go ahead and give me an elite roll. Rage. Tron Hunter's combat hits are now damage +2. So each time they punch you, they do 6 damage. This is fan.
So it's the
Do they,
type of, like, the name.
do they try
Oh,
to
the
always
Tron
be
Hunter?
close enough to punch, or will they shoot if they can? If it's the rules.
I think they'll
Like, they'll try to punch her because she's adjacent,
Right.
but will they try to do that because they do more damage, or will they try to shoot if they can shoot?
I think they'll do whichever one works for them. I mean, they won't just immediately run to, what? So you only get 50 because it's a Trun Hunter?
Yep.
Okay. That's what I figured.
And then
That's
for all of them, I do +1 damage.
Okay. So that would be the end of the round. They are initiative 3. You're now initiative 4, I believe. So you're good. In fact, we're all going to go before they are, so we get a chance to try and wreck some stuff. So the first things first, let's hold back that darkness. A 9 says yes.
This is a really small cave.
So, the first thing we do is start of each turn. Place a Hellfire marker in a space adjacent to each hero. Well, you and I are easy. We have to go there. Blondie and Francis, where do you guys want to put yours? So one there and one on her. And then I need the Dinamite spot because they are going to bounce.
Next to me is fine. Yeah,
Okay.
right, that's fine.
And then where do you want it to go? You can put one here. You can put it in any of those spots. It has to go adjacent to you.
Put it there.
Could it bounce against the trees?
Yes.
We'll explode them.
Well,
Exactly.
in that case, I'm going to put mine over here.
Sounds good. Let's move.
But that's adjacent to her, too. That's kind of shit. I'll put mine right here. Maybe it'll bounce a little.
His is adjacent. I mean, the only thing that benefits would be we could put ours back here technically.
Yep.
And get affected when we
Look,
leave the room.
you're now stuck in this room.
So at the start of each turn, place a Hellfire marker in a space adjacent to each hero on... Oh, nope, it is on this map tile. So it has to go up front.
You can put mine in
You're
the corner
apparently stuck
between
outside
me
of
and
it.
You can put there, I guess, if you want.
So
Okay. Each of these markers then bounces twice in a random direction, just like dynamite. So we'll start with you. Grab a D8 and roll it twice.
7.
7 is going to go onto you. And then one more time.
8.
And an 8 will go on to me. So it'll go 7.
Right, and then 8 is straight up.
8 is straight across. Straight across.
What are you talking about?
8 is straight across.
Oh, it doesn't. I see what you're saying.
So
Oh, 'cause he's
it
in
would
the middle.
recenter,
Gotcha.
and then it would go there.
Gotcha.
So this one lands on me, and then removed. And I'm going to take 1 hit, which I have a 4+. Yep, I got a 4+ defense. And I save it. So I'm good.
And it goes, leaves it.
And that one left. As soon as it lands, it's just shit's popping up everywhere. So in initiative, she's next. So Azzy, this one, roll a D8.
Oh boy.
Does he take damage from the first bounce? Or?
Nope. And again. I hate you all.
I am so sorry.
A 3. Never mind, you hit yourself. Roll your defense. Roll your defense. You take 1 hit. That does 2d6 damage. So roll 1 die to save this hit. 3+. Is that your arm? That's your defense, yes?
Yep.
Done. That one pops.
And if I had failed
Believe
it,
you're
I could have
faster?
rerolled it.
Okay. Roll yours.
3.
A 3 goes that way.
You just the wall bounce back.
Yep.
And 1.
If a dynamite would move into a wall, instead cancel the bounce. So it stays where it is, and it cancels, it goes to there. And then removed. And yours?
Come on, I want a 2 and a.
You want anything that's not towards me, damn it.
I want a 2 and then a 3.
Yep.
D8.
Oh, there's the
2.
Let's have the 3.
No.
6 is right back where it started. And finally to me. A 7 goes into the wall. And a 3 goes on top of Azzy. Roll another D6.
So much hate, guys.
Yep. 5 is good. So that one was pretty uneventful.
I just brushed it off like nothing.
It's
Guys,
because you threw
is it
one at
warm
him.
in here? I
You do
can't
that
tell.
every turn?
at the start of every turn while we're in this room.
Fair enough.
Is it warm? I can't tell, guys.
So, starting an initiative, it is you two.
I will move first so that I can move
We have
closer
to
to
do
her.
the-
Give her the money. Or we can't do it while they're here.
No, I don't think so.
Do
No.
we what?
The
How
whole
far
held
away
back
am I
the
from
darkness,
them so I
yes.
can shoot them?
just want to make sure.
So I have range 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. I'll shoot the closest one.
So the first thing you roll is your speed, though.
Yep.
Can we see
Hey,
through
look.
You gain a grit if you're
Yep.
not at max. If you are at max, you immediately spend it and gain another d6 move. What?
this? Can you shoot through us?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can range through each other, you can't move through each other.
And I guess I'll shoot all two of my weapons with five shots from one
5
time.
shots, you got it.
At the one closest to the...
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. Shooting this guy. Unfortunately, because you don't have that belt, you can't critical, which sucks.
Did he say he was using both guns?
Yes.
Yep.
And is there anything special about the new gun you just got?
On a one per turn, you may take 3 wounds, ignore defense plus 2+. But I think I'll just use a shot to give it 2+ damage anyways.
Well, and it's per shot, though, remember.
Well,
So
we'll see.
each one of those is die -2.
Yep.
So those 3 miss, and that one does 3 damage. So I do need wound markers for him.
I'll just use one and give him 5. So
Okay. 5 to him.
You can do that after you hit.
10, 11, or 10, 20, 30, 40, and then you actually hit him for 5, so 65 XP.
yeah, I can use it with one of my ranged hits.
So you can see whether you hit or not before you use it.
You would use it after you hit. I think you're supposed to use it before you do damage. But, and again, if we're wrong, hit us in the comments.
So how
Correct
much-
us all.
How much?
65.
Okay.
You're the other one. If he is done, are you
Yep.
just staying where you are?
Just staying where I am.
Alright, I need to. Let's go quick. I have range 4. Oh,
Yes.
I
Oh,
could
I
have
need
shut
a
them
marker.
long ago
Why?
because this free attack may be made at +3 initiative.
Oh, but that's just the free attack.
Yeah.
I need a marker thing for this
What?
So you can do that right
collection
now.
jar.
Yeah, I could.
Place a marker here each
It's
time you
range
encounter a
4.
different type. Once per
So-
adventure.
Shoot at the same guy.
Shoot at the same one? This one?
Yeah, why not? I think it's just one. Unless it's just my
We have,
combat.
we have to roll again for standing on that? Or just moving?
Every time you move into a space.
It's like otherwise I can just go grab up the gem ball.
Yeah, why don't you just go grab the gem ball? I'm sure we've got markers, but
Is it illegal?
she just needs something. She also has the collection jar. Place a marker here each time you encounter a different specific enemy type during the current adventure. Once per adventure, remove all markers here and choose one of your hits to add +1 damage for each marker removed. Do not place any more markers here during this adventure. What you got?
My free attack didn't do jack
You can use a grid. to redo it.
anything.
You could
Just-
use a grit to reroll dice.
That is true.
Oh, and
I didn't
start of a
roll my-
fight, roll your speed.
And,
6.
and at the start of the fight, we get a free grit from him.
Yes, start of the fight. If you're not at max grit, get another one because Blondie gives us one for being, super cool guy.
By the way, you ended your turn next to me. You can heal one.
Oh.
He did not end his turn
No.
next to you. Oh, unless
Oh,
you were
that's-
moving up one. No.
No? Okay.
Since I can sit back there and shoot.
Okay.
I thought he did move. And just forgot to move his character.
Nope.
I can. I'm gonna go up and try and hit it with my
So you got what? A speed of 6.
7 technically, but
Okay.
yes.
I'll give you the easiest ways possible. Is a 3+ here. Need an agility test here. So whatever your agility is,
Oh, I need more dice.
a 3+,
Yeah, I think so.
and then here is a 2+. There you go. I saw the 2 1s
Yeah, I'm
on
like-
on your side.
I was waiting for that to
I got
fun
really
ones.
nervous for a second there. I'm gonna poke it with my shock rod because I have a
Go for it.
ouch stick.
Did you take any damage from the pistol?
Nope.
No,
She
I
missed. And didn't re-roll it, apparently.
I was going to. Nah. I'll save it for later. Because if anything, I can use it to re-roll this. Because if I get it right, I can beat the crap out of these guys.
I see a 6
Six
and a 2.
Well,
Your melee, unless it states different, your melee looks like it's 4+. So that's
Yep.
not going to hit. But the 6 is a critical.
yep. And it's also stunned.
Stunned. Awesome. So while you guys are looking for stunned, where's the
So-
condition chart you had?
And then just a standard die for damage.
Yep, but this goes straight into him
Oh,
instead of
okay.
minus. So
I'll
he
take
takes
5.
another 5 damage. You're going to gain 35 XP for that hit. No stun effect. Battle with one or more tokens.
And the other half of that is the side bag stuff.
Fair enough. But we'll look for a stun marker. And I
Has the
will
depth
look
check
up
actually moved at all? Like on our end?
1.
Okay.
We are up 1 spot.
It doesn't matter yet, does it?
4. Is that a stun?
Yep.
Oh, that's that marker right there. Where's that? So, and I need another nickeling damage. Wounds.
Oh, hey, look.
So what does that do?
Model with one or more tokens is -1 defense. At activation, roll a d6 on a 4+, remove 1 token.
There you go.
Apparently being in the desert makes you green.
All right, that would be you at 6. So speed 5 is you and not him because he's at speed 4. So it's speed initiative 5 is you. Roll. Go to town on these guys. Do something. And this game, you're allowed to shoot in melee. There's no such thing as not being able to pull your gun out and pop a cap in their ass.
And you get 2 combats, so.
So you either punch at 4.
I don't know if that's technically true.
Why?
Because my special ability is not restricted to targeting adjacent enemies first with ranged attacks. What is that?
First.
Oh, first. Gotcha.
She can shoot, but she has to shoot one of these 2 first.
Gotcha. But I
I'm
wouldn't
just
have
gonna
to fight it.
Correct.
punch.
Punch him. So unless you have something that's changing it, you're going to roll 2 dice for your combat. You're looking for 4 pluses. And this one says once per turn, you may re-roll 1 melee to hit roll.
Oh, hey, look, I forgot that I had an extra strength and I should have rolled 3d6.
Oh. All right. So the 1 will miss, but the 6 is a critical. So you'll re-roll this, and you'll roll straight into his armor.
4.
Or straight through his armor. Or which one are you hitting, please? The wounded one?
I think he did.
He's dead. So he's permanently stunned. And you get whatever you actually did in damage, which is going to be 20 XP. And you need to make a horror test to make a 3+ sanity save.
It's just 1d6.
1d6. You take 1 horror hit. You're good. I forgot to mention that because that's their fear starting there. A hero starting your activation adjacent automatically takes 1 horror hit. So
From each? Or just
I think it's just 1. So we're not wrong when you guys yell at me later. Roll another one.
I'm good.
2 guys.
Right. She saved both of them, so we're good. Blondie, you're next.
I'm going to shoot at the...
Well, first things first, roll for your grit.
I have a range of 6.
I think I want to call the lightning.
I'm going to back up a space so I'm out of the
How
line.
are you falling down a storm?
Call down. Shush. Call down.
We're
The
in a
clouds
line.
will form in the smoke, and I'll turn them into cumulonimbus and burn everybody with lightning.
It's like we're in a mine. How are you able to call
Those
them?
look like they're probably both hits with 4 and or 6 and a 5.
1 crit.
The 5 is die -2, and the 6 is a straight die roll.
Keep everybody, please.
Okay, so here's for the 6.
Straight die roll, 3 damage. Who are you hitting?
The one right adjacent.
This one?
Yep.
All right.
And then
Die minus 2, so 6 total damage, please. And that's 2 hits, 20, and 40 total XP.
40.
40.
They're not demons, are they?
They are not. They are alien tribal truns. Nope, that's all right.
Wouldn't have countered for any of it.
Nope.
I didn't use it for things I could have picked.
Let's see. Used during a fight at the start of each turn, roll a d8. Every enemy with initiative less than the roll has their move speed reduced by half. Well, but I have to actually cast the spell first.
You keeping your shield on?
I don't know. I might as well just let it break because it's got 1 wound on it.
And you're far away.
Well, they do have pistols, but they have 2 girls that look tasty and delicious, so they're going to eat them. No, I'm going to actually let my shield drop. I'm going to dump 4 magic.
You move yet?
No, I didn't. Thank you. 5. I can move.
Because you might want to move so that you're a little ways from him so that he can actually go at a 4.
Oh. I don't want to go in the burning area. Whatever. I'm a real man. I will shoot. Let's see here.
Because if he goes at a 3, the monster will go before him.
They do. So what's my agility at? Agility sucks. Sweet. So 1, 2.
Oh, no, if you're lucky, you can end by
That's
moving
my
and
2
heal yourself.
plus. And go there to get my 3 plus. All right, we're good. I don't burn. That's what I was worried about. Is I'm slow and fat and stupid. And if you guys notice, I have a giant feathered headdress on, and that usually lights on fire really easily.
It should be caught on fire.
Shh.
No, that's why he takes long to get across. I gotta
That
sit
thing
there
weighs a
and
lot, dude.
Fix it.
I mean,
Make sure it doesn't touch the log.
Hold on.
So I do need to look up. I was wondering if casting a spell actually is my action, or if I can cast a spell. Actually, I'm going to use that as my action anyway this turn, so I'm going to roll 4 dice. I need to get a total of 13 or better. You spotting only 3 of these. 5, 9, and 4 is 13. That's enough to call down the storm. At the start of each turn, roll a d8. Every enemy with initiative less than the roll. So I'll roll a d8. Initiative less than the roll, their speed is reduced by half. And on a d6 roll of 5 plus. So, let's see. Every enemy with that then is moved. And on a d6 roll of 5 plus is struck by that. So start here. Nope. And here. Nope. I got grit and I seem to gain back way too much. So we'll re-roll that. Nope. Alright. So it's just getting cloudy.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yep. And that's what we got there. So that'll be my turn. And then it is their turn. So monsters will move. That guy is not going to move towards anybody because he's already adjacent to somebody. And then...
They can also shoot, though, too.
Yep.
So I was asking, are they going to move up to do hand-to-hand, or are they just going to shoot from where they're at?
Well, I believe they randomly choose who they go to. And... Unfortunately, they don't have an agility, so I don't know. Please let me know in the comments, because I don't think we ever let monsters get this far. Do they get affected by the terrain on the map?
I don't think they do.
I don't... Knowing most of these games, normally monsters seem to know how to walk through every bad thing. We're just the dumbasses that don't.
I think they just pass on it.
Yeah. And they are extraplanar creatures, so...
Well, they're from space, so...
Right? Why don't we re-roll on a 6? We'll go 1,
Touchstone.
2, 3, 4... Actually, we can do this evenly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or unless we go front to back, whichever one you think is fair.
That's what those were. used for.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the tokens?
Yeah, you
You're
can
right.
either roll or you just
Well, then
randomly shuffle.
the token's
and-
right in front of you. Literally right in front
The
of you,
people
dude.
tokens. The random hero tokens.
So, there we go. So we'll shuffle those around and somebody draw me one, and that's who they're gonna go for.
Me.
The Drifter. They got a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he'll just shoot you from where he is. One shot. Needing a 5+ to hit you. Does not get it.
5+ to hit me.
Yeah, they're not very good with those guns. But they do D6
They
damage.
look like tubes that they just like
Roll the rage only
strap
for
to.
You mean
Triggers.
The rage
Like-
is just for the.
like blunderbusses?
They
Yeah,
didn't-
the
they
combat
didn't
hits
think
are now
this
+2.
through.
Yeah, they probably are. They're like blunderbusses or something. So that would be the end of the round.
You did end your turn next to me if you need.
I
to
did.
movement.
I do need to heal. So. Oh wait, no, I don't because my shield took it all.
Yeah.
My shield ate all your damage. Ha ha.
shield.
No, because I dropped it anyway.
Damn it, people. You know all my chances to gain XP. This is
Aw.
not okay. Rude.
If you
So-
need healing, you just come to me.
Yeah, we've got 2 healer
Trying to
people.
punch her in the face or what?
Yep, that guy's gonna try and punch you in the face, and this is not gonna be good. So we got 2 dice. Looking for 3 pluses. 1.
Ooh.
Monsters.
They don't. This one doesn't specifically have a critical effect. So you need to make 1 5+ armor save. You will take 6 damage. So she needs 6 damage tokens.
You've been punched in the face.
Yes, you have.
Been pistol whipped by a tree.
Pretty much.
Weird alien.
On your turn, I believe it's a free action. Again, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but free action, I believe you can spend your bandage, and then your bandage does all sorts of good stuff for you. Because she gets a D6 +3 for being a doctor. She actually knows how to use the shit instead of us.
Well, no, duh. I've been trained in that.
So that's the end of the round. I'm not sure how long this has been running, so we're gonna see you on our next episode. And watch us slug it out in the fiery caverns against some Trun
Watch me fall over
hunters.
dead.
And see if our brand new field doctor dies while collecting specimens of Trun hunters. On our next episode. See you later on Jafo Plays.